Welcome to Mackenzie Creations. In this video, we are going to go over Anna Griffin Garden Fountain Craft Box. And I believe this is the last of the auto ships. So before we get started, I just want to go through the other projects that were in this auto ship. So the first one was the flower card. And then you can stand these up. These are easel cards. The second one was the flower shop. And so this is the card I made with this set. And then there also was a wishing well. So the last one I have here is the garden fountain that we're going to work on today. So I'm just going to turn this to the side and I'm going to get everything pulled out and I'll be right back. On this set, I pulled out the instructional sheet. So when you open this up, they give you instructions on how to put the fountain easel together. And then on the back, they have fountains made up, just giving you different ideas that you can use. And so we're going to start off with the embellishments. They give you a ton of embellishments. So I'm just going to get these all out. Okay, I am back. So I tried to separate the duplicates out. And so I'll just start holding up the flowers. And I love these. They give you a ton of flowers right here. So you can make up a lot of cards using this set. Or you can use them in different cards that you make up. And the colorway is pretty much the same in the red and the pink. Then they have some green in here as well. A lot of these look like they are roses. And then you have like a tree shrub. And I like how they give you the different sizes. You can get a single flower or you can get a flower with 2 or 3. And the sizes range from small, medium to large. Here's a different tree. And then these almost look like a little vine, so these are cute. Here's another one. I hope you can see these okay. I don't know why my camera looks a little blurry. And then here's the last one. That's pretty. So these are all the florals. So I'm going to get these put away and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So we have our little cards, and then I also went ahead and pulled out the embellishments that have the gold foil on them. So let's go over the cards first. And you can use these and you can write a little note on here if you want, but they give you the various shades to go back to the sentiments. This is a nice pink, and they all have a little gold foil in them as well. This is a darker pink. You have like a light blue right here. To me, this looks like a grayish blue. A olive green. And then right here, this looks to be a darker green. So these are all the cards. Okay, and then with these cards, you get 3 of each color. Okay, next we have our embellishments. We have some flourishes on here. So I'll just hold a few of these up. And then you also get like little floral designs. Here's another flourish design. You get a flower pot right here. This looks like a little tree. Different flourishes. So I hope I'm not repeating these. I didn't separate these out. You have some leaves. So here's a different flourish on a white background. So you get a lot in this set here. Okay, so I'm gonna get these all put up and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So I have my sentiments out and I pulled out all the duplicates. So you get 4 of each of these sentiments in the different sizes, shape, and color. So this one right here says happy birthday. This one says happy birthday to you. This says sending love and hugs. This is a flag that says happy birthday. This flag right here says bravo. And then the last flag we have says thanks. This sentiment says just a note. This one says thinking of you. And then last we have many thanks. So I like how you get the different sizes. Like these are like arcs. And then you get the regular like banners and flags. So it just gives you a nice variety of assortment. So I'm going to get these put away and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. And so next we have our 5x7 envelopes that they give you. You also get your gold paper. And then we have our pattern paper right here. So I'll get this open. And let me just separate the cards and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have our layers right here. And you get 4 of each design. And they're 6x8 and they're double-sided. So you have this beautiful floral pattern on the top here. And then on the back you have a green and gold foil. Next we have this pretty design and this is pink. Let me just hold that up so you can see it. And then on the back we have this pretty design right here. And it looks like a bluish green to me. Next we have this pretty floral. And then on the back we have the white and the gold foil. We have a green design right here. And then on the back is a brown design. And I love that they give you like subtle colors like this. Here's the next design. And this is really different. It's a bold floral. And then on the back you have this soft pinkish red. Here's another floral design. And then on the back we have different script on here. So that's nice. Here's the next floral pattern. And then on the back, this is really pretty. So it looks like they give you a lot of floral designs. And then on the back you have the gold foil and this pretty like tree branches, leaves. And here's the last floral design. And then on the back you have this light green floral pattern. So these are all nice for the layers. And then last we have our dies. So I'll take these out. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this up, and these are some pretty big dies, so I'll have to use my electric die cutting machine. And so you have your fountain right here, and then over here you have the portion that you'll use to make up your easel, and then they give you little decoration dies. And then this right here is a sentiment die, which is nice because once you run out of the sentiments that they gave you in a kit, you can use this to make your own sentiments. So that's nice. So I'm just going to pick out some papers and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and so I have everything picked out. So you're going to need your own 5x7 card base. And this is just a pre-cut card base from the store. I have picked up these 5x7 card bases from Amazon. So that's nice to have just to make up some cards and you don't have to worry about cutting anything out. And so I'm just looking at the instructions right here. And so for your easel bag, I'm going to use this gold right here. So I just took out 2 gold pieces of paper for now. And so I'm going to get my easel bag. That's going to go in the gold. And then next we're going to have our shadow layer. So I actually picked out this color right here for my shadow layer. So I'm going to take this die off right here. This is going to be your shadow layer. And then next we're going to have the top die cut layer. So I'm going to do this in gold. So I'll take this die off right here. Okay, so I'm going to get this cut out in gold. And then this paper right here, I'm going to cut down a 5x7, and I'm actually going to adhere this to my card base. So again, I believe this was 6x8, so I'm going to cut this down to 5x7, and then we'll get started with assembling the card. So I'm going to get everything cut out, and I'll be back. So I just wanted to come back really quick. So I'm going to use my Griffin Empress machine. So here are my large cutting plates, so I can cut multiple dies out at a time. So I have my bottom plate right here, and then I have this metal shim. So I hope you can see it. Let me just lift it up. So I have the metal shim right here. And then I have my matte layer. So that keeps all the dies in place. And then I have my paper, and then my dies on top, and I have mine sharp side down. And then I'm going to put my other plate on top, and I'm going to run them through the machine. So this is how I cut out. So I'm going to get everything cut out for this card, and I'll be right back. Okay, so next we're going to take our easel mechanism, and we're just going to get these folded on the score line. So next what we're going to do is the big tab right here. We're going to get this glued down to the base of the card. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to put some glue on this tab right here. And again, this is the largest tab. Okay, this glue doesn't want to come out. Let's see. Okay, I'm having a hard time with this glue, so I'm just going to grab another glue and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back, and I grabbed this diamond press glue, and I purchased this a while back, and I've never used it before, so we'll try this out. And I have plenty of glue in the other bottles, so I'm not sure what's going on, but it doesn't want to come out at all. Okay, I think I was putting that on wrong, so let me just put this on correctly. Okay, and then the top just goes on here like that. So let's try this again. Yeah, I know it was plenty of glue in my tonic glue because I just started using that, so I'm not sure. It's always something. But we'll give this new glue a try. Okay, so with the easel mechanism, I normally try to line this up in the middle of my card. And I don't measure or anything, I just estimate. And then your card is gonna be opened up and you're just gonna hold this flap down. And I'm gonna hold this down for a few minutes until the glue sets, okay? So I'll give it a few minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, so next we're gonna get our shadow layer down. So I normally just put this in the middle of the card and glue it down this way, but I'm gonna hold this up. So with this fountain, you can still see a little part of the easel tab right here. So what I'm gonna do is just push this down a little bit to cover that up because I don't want that to show. I guess you can cover it up with your embellishments, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna push it down because we still have a little room at the end of the card here. So let me just get that to the side. So you're gonna take your glue and you're just gonna put some glue on the front side of this little tab. So for this one, we're gonna put the glue on the front side of the tab. And so normally I just, like I said, center it, but I'm just gonna push this down a little bit. So I think that's good. So I'm just gonna hold this down and let it dry. And basically the only thing that's gonna be glued to this easel is the little portion of this design that's on the tab right here. So I'll hold that down for a few moments and I'll be right back. Okay, so next we're gonna actually put our fountain layer down right here. And so before we do that, you just wanna test your easel. So you just wanna make sure that it goes up like this. So it lays flat and then you're able to push it up, okay? So I'm gonna get this glued down. So I'll just take a few moments and I'm literally gonna just lay it on top of this layer right here. So I'll do that, I'll be back and then we can start with our decorations. Okay, so I have my top layer glued down. So the fountain is all glued down. So while I was letting this dry, I went ahead and picked out a sentiment. I'm gonna use this happy birthday to you sentiment. And then I also picked out this little layer. So I'm gonna glue this down. And you kind of want to just play around with it. So let's see, to get your placement. So your sentiment is actually going to be used for your stopper. So just play around with your card to see how you want the placement. So I think this is good right here. So I'm going to get this glued down. Sometimes I have a habit of over gluing. So that's good right there. Just give this a moment to dry. And then I believe these are stickers for the sentiments. So I'll take the little cover off the sticker. And then I'll just pull this off. And then we'll get our sentiment on here. Okay, so we can decorate now. So let me just push this up. So see, you have your sentiment on here, and this is acting as a stopper. So this can sit up. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my embellishments. So these will be the florals. And then I have my gold right here. And so I'll just take some out and I'll literally just play around with it until I get a design I like. And I'll come back with the finished look of the cards once I get everything decorated. Okay, so I am back with the final look of the card. And I actually just added a few embellishments on here because I didn't want to cover up the whole fountain. So I added 3 of the floral embellishments on here. And then I added another little happy birthday flag sentiment. And so I think that looks really pretty. And then here's my easel. I can set it up. So I'll just flip this around so you can see. So yeah, this is really easy to put together. I think it came out nice. And actually, I believe these are going to be available on HSN Craft Show this Tuesday. It's a 24-hour craft show. And I do believe I saw this on the website as being available. I got it as part of an auto ship, but if they have any extra, they'll release them out to anyone else who may want to purchase this. And so I love these kits because they have everything in the kit so you can make up your cards. So take care and see you in the next video.